Put my shit back on this fucking porch. Yeah. I saw you when you got out the motherfucking car. You tried it. Put my shit back on this motherfucking porch.
Sure.
You done lost your motherfucking mind. You done come up on my shit and took my shit.
You got it.
You lucky.
You got it.
You lucky.
You got it.
Motherfucker. You see this motherfucker just tried to take the package off the porch?
Yeah.
Right in front of me like the motherfucker went in the house.
Camera.
Like I'm not sitting there watching your stupid ass.
What you are looking at is a monument to Wade Hampton. Wade Hampton was one of the largest enslavers in the state of South Carolina, which was one of the largest slave-holding states. And yet, here on the Capitol grounds, there is a monument to him. If South Carolina wants to recognize and remember this period of history, then it is incumbent upon South Carolina and the United States as a whole to repair the damage that has come from this period in history. At the end of the Civil War, Black Americans who are descendants of American slaves, legislatively called freemen, were supposed to receive their 40 acres in a mule, and that never happened. Instead, they saw their black Wall Streets burnt to the ground. They experienced Jim Crow, they experienced redlining, which robbed them of billions in dollars of wealth. In order for America to heal, Black America has to be repaired. I am running to repair Black America because until we all stand, we all have fallen.
Tired of being censored on social media? Join 60s.net. It's black owned, black operated, and black moderated, and we make sure it stays a safe space for us to talk about all things black culture. We also got some cool gear like the FDM cotton crew neck, the Fearless Ancestors tee, hats, and more. Check us out at 60s.net. Hey girl, why are you so sad?
I just got banned from Twitter again.
Should have been on 60s.net. Ah.
Tick faster, that'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick dastardly, a Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. And living the true gods, giving y'all nothing but the lick like two broads. Got more lyrics than the church got ooh lords. And they hold the mic at your attention like two swords. Or you the one with two blades on it. Hey you, don't touch the mic like it's AIDS on it.
All right. Welcome once again to the beatzillapdx official show. I am your host, beatzillapdx officially. And we are here once again for the weekly wrap-up. And this weekly wrap-up is going to be a very short one, so this will be a short broadcast, family. Because your brother is tired. I've been busy. Today we were running around. At least we got my son a car. So he got his, he's a proud owner of a new car today. So we got that out of the way. But nonetheless, we are here. So let's see who we got in the chat. One who cares, welcome. Judah Queen, welcome. Kathy B in the chat. Hey, Crew Reality. Tia to you in the house. Black Jack 21. What's going on, my brother? Karen Armstrong, Black First. All right. Yes, indeed. Rocking a hat tonight. Yes. Congratulations. Yes, indeed. Thank you. And back in the Millionaires Club again. Man. We don't wear it around your neck. It's like, okay, I hope Kanye definitely need to take that chain out. Go ahead and rock it again, brother. Oh man. But as y'all see, we were talking about Jerry Jones and the Black Friday Blues. Deneen Soul, welcome. That's so funny. You hear this cat, Stephen A. Smith, try to take up for this dude. And, he was just 14 years old. It was so long. You pull up a picture from so long ago. Well, my. How the same voices sound so different when the target or the person is not black. So now they come out to that was so long ago. And yeah, I'm gonna play the Stephen A. Smith thing because that was really interesting. One thing that I got to think is that he said is he's very fond of Jerry Jones. Say what now? That doesn't even sound right. Oh Lord, that doesn't sound right at all. But that's something that dude would say because this is the same guy that said, every day I wake up in the morning, I just try to figure out how to get my bosses some of that money and how I can get me a little piece of it.
how you can make your bosses more money. I mean, that is a proud slave, ain't it? Phantom Beat, who got the props? Yeah, that's insane. That is insane. But nonetheless, she said, I remember. Yikes. That's right, Judah Queen. Lord. So let's see where we're going first. Y'all might not have heard, or probably did, but the Colorado nightclub shooter, you've seen his father in an interview, super duper high on meth. Dominique Devereaux, yeah, they dig up shit on us from ages ago and think nothing of it. Case in point, Bill Cosby. Absolutely, Dominique Devereaux. Facts. But yeah, looking at that dude, what's his name? What's this guy's name? Anderson Aldrich. And so his mom, which is a white Hispanic, got caught on camera a couple months back using racial slurs, I guess. Like, go figure. Go figure. Not really surprised there. Oh, but real quick, let me play this. So it's such funny changing of the tides. Did y'all see Jamel Hill's post coming out in defense of Kyrie? I was like, oh, wow, that's a big pivot from what you were just trying to do with the whole anti-black man thing, but pretty interesting. So she came out and said that he should have never been asked this question, and I have to agree. I mean, you know what we say, a broken clock is right twice a day. And so Jamel Hill got this one right, because look at how this reporter tries to bait this brother in some foolishness. So further letting you know that this isn't about him talking about any certain group. It's all about simply bowing to white supremacy.
Particularly celebrate Thanksgiving, but anybody that's getting together with their family, blessings to all of you guys. Enjoy the holidays. It's not a holiday for me, but please enjoy the food for me.
Thanks, Ty.
Let me play that again.
Special message. It's Thanksgiving Eve back home. Special message to our fans.
I don't particularly celebrate Thanksgiving, but anybody that's getting together with their family, blessings to all of you guys. Enjoy the holidays. It's not a holiday for me, but please enjoy the food for me.
Thanks, Ty.
Done very well. Done very well, brother. So yeah, can't be mad at that. But you know what they were trying to do in the first place? They were trying to bait him into some BS. Oh, he's going to start talking down on this. But I'm glad he handled that the right way. Yeah, that's right. Just another day. And family, you know, for those of you, I just happened to go to the store today. And I'm like, you know, let me see if these overpriced turkeys are on sale. Well, not only were they on sale, so what, $48 turkey, I paid $7 and some change for a nice big fat butterball turkey. And then I got the other turkey for free. How about that? So I got 2 birds for the price of, I guess, maybe not even a quarter of one. Because, I mean, yeah, they're having a blowout sale on turkeys at the store right now. Like, nobody's buying them $50 turkeys. What the hell is wrong with y'all? I guess they thought they'd push the issue. I guess not. Because they trying to get rid of them turkeys now. Like $7, is that right? Yeah. Well, hey, shout out for the deal. Dark-skinned brother in the house. What's going on? Yes, indeed. Dominique Devereaux said, but we're all in this together. Black, brown coalition. Yeah, you're right. Coalition my ass. We're all in this together. It's like, so this woman's out here, racial slurs, white Hispanic. Your son just shot up I mean, this is everything that they were trying to set up against black folks just keeps backfiring in their faces. Are y'all noticing that? Everything that they try to blame black people for, it's literally non-black people doing these crimes. And every time I can't help but notice, especially here in the news, if they can't put a black person on the news, then they'll avoid even really showing a person's mugshot. It's like, wait a minute. How y'all trying to avoid showing people's mugshots? Yeah. High School Musical, where we're all in this together. Man. Dark-skinned brother said a lot of those people were buying those small hens too. Oh yeah, the Cornish game hens. I seen them on sale. It's like, yep. But yeah, I sure know. I mean, it's not like I have to agree with Kyrie. We don't do that. But we sure enough gonna take advantage of that cheap day after Black Friday turkey. Yeah. Dominique said, what Zilla, you mean you didn't let Popeyes deep fry you? Oh no. That crack lace grease. You know, I wouldn't put anything past these companies. Cause just think about it. Like, yeah, do a Dominique Devereaux, he might be on to something. And then, cause then what could they say? Oh, well, it came from the factory like that. Just deep frying chicken and cocaine. We're gonna get y'all asses back. You'll be back. Think about that chicken sandwich. What did who was that? That does the yearly wrap ups? The rapper. Because I remember hearing one of his raps. He said, "Yeah, Popeyes had came out with a chicken sandwich. They had Molly, coke, and weed all up in that chicken sandwich." Can we celebrate on December 25th? Well, you can absolutely celebrate then. You know, I don't celebrate, like the holidays, but I do definitely take care. We're going to spend time with the family. Everybody's off, Ain't nothing wrong with getting with your family and eating. I wouldn't say anything is wrong with that. Thati sauce, Judah Queen said. But Karen Armstrong, there are some people that really are like, man, you off code. You're very off code if you're celebrating this and celebrating that. Most of your family, most of us we have a lot of family members that are in traditional mind states. So, you still going to avoid everybody? You know what you celebrate, you know what they celebrate. And if y'all ain't celebrating the same thing, at least just get with your family and celebrate each other. You know what I'm saying? Dark skinned brother said, I don't either, Beatzilla, but I will. Man, go get you a plate and say hi. Hey, everybody, hey, we ain't gonna be here long. Just gonna come make this plate to go. And hey, y'all, and y'all be blessed. Kara said the 24th. No, yeah, that would be a retrocesse. Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. 24th. That is a retrocesse day. Dominique Devereaux. Oh, you're talking about Judah Queen. Meg calling herself a thought. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, why? You're going to identify yourself as a thought? What? Wow. This is where we have deteriorated to. Damn. Now, like I said, the Black Friday blues. One of the reasons is all of these agendas that you saw people were trying to put on us, like especially right after this midterm election, you're watching the destruction of an agenda by way of, I guess, chance and circumstance. Crazy, huh? So when you're getting ready, oh man, no, and see, the way that the black community treats the LGBT community is just terrible. Next thing you know, a white man with was his father a Mormon, and his mother is a white Hispanic. Martinez, a white racist Hispanic. And then their son goes and does what a lot of those white supremacist groups usually typically do, because they don't really particularly care for the trans community. If you've ever looked at any of these manifestos before and listened to what they talk about, that's pretty much like they understand people will be lesbians, people will be gay, but they don't rock with the whole transsexual thing. And then all of a sudden, that transphobic line gets put on the black community. Well, I guess, though, what's so funny, the ironic twist in this story of Anderson Aldridge is, I guess, one of the people that was subduing him and putting fist and feet up on him was part of the trans community. Go figure. And so then they're saying this guy identifies as non-binary. Now, they're questioning even the validity of what he's doing. Did he do that to avoid getting a hate crime charge? If he did or if he didn't, even putting that question in the air, I don't know how this will land well for these protection laws if we're going to start doing that. It just, you want to be mindful of all the type of things that especially happen around law. So keep an eye on this, because, it's look for those little things. Just like I said with the whole R. Kelly thing, they were able to just sneak some shit all the way in there. And now you got cats getting hit with RICO charges for rap lyrics now. You went from one dude to all of a sudden targeting rap groups, and rap crews. And yeah, I would probably have to say that a lot of them are in illicit activities outside of the music business. But with that being said, what about these white groups? These violent white supremacists? Where are they? Why aren't they on these lists? You got Hebrew Israelites on as a hate group. And the Southern Poverty Law Center says, and what the ADL says, look, the Anti-Defamation, look, that is ran by a certain particular sect of people who ain't black. So who are they to identify who is in or of our culture? How dare you? And this is one thing that I guess black folks have accepted so long that now that we call ourselves, we'll identify how we feel, how we see it. We'll speak our own truth about our existence. Now, all of a sudden, people go on alert. And, oh, woe is me, and it's hateful, and it's harmful, and, oh, my Lord, what's this world coming to when these black folks just won't do what you're supposed to be doing? Following instructions, stuff. Judah Queen and Dominique Devereaux. Yeah. Now I know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about that Meg Thee Stallion, the hottie sauce. That was that hottie sauce. Boy. Now, how you got a multi-million-dollar business deal? What other person promotes their business with bouncing their ass cheeks for chicken? I mean, just really put that in perspective. For chicken. Oh, Lord. Get over here and bounce that ass, girl. Let me see you twerk for these chicken, for these chicken tenders. Come on, I need a hot tender for these chicken tenders. Let me get some of this hottie thotty sauce. Jesus. Now, yeah, thotty sauce. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good grief. Good grief. Wow. Well, with that being said, like I said, tonight's broadcast is not going to be long at all. She has a mukbang on her page. Meg Thee Stallion has a mukbang on her page, so she's doing that too? Okay. Is she doing all the smacking and like that? Is crazy. Like, I can get somebody doing a food review, but that whole mukbang thing, like, that is crazy. Like, dip it in this butter. Oh my God. Like, what is that? That's a thing. People are into that. Oh man, that's just like to hear. That sounds crazy to me. When I see a woman doing that, it is a complete turn off for me. I mean, good grief. That is so tacky. You said you were shocked. I mean, it's so tacky. That's just absolutely tacky to me. Like, why would you want to be on camera with an up close HD camera just smacking your little heart out? And then most of the time, it always is like seafood, like shellfish. It's just always shellfish. Oh, here, let me get these big old lobster claws. The insanity of it all. Kid Gravity in the house. What is going on, my brother? So, yes, let's hear this. Sambo.
And let me say this. I'm pissed off, but not for reasons that people would think.
Oh, no, we fully understand you're pissed off at people for bringing this picture up. So, I mean, trust us. We know that you're not pissed off at Jerry Jones because he was there. Of course not. It's you, Steven. You're Steven.
I'm very, very fond of Jerry Jones, and I'm not hiding that from anybody. Is his record perfect? No. But I'm pissed off because he doesn't deserve what just happened. He doesn't deserve it. One report, our report, said he was 14 years old. Yeah. Another report said he was 15 years old. At minimum, that's 65 years ago. You're going to bring up a picture of Jerry Jones standing at this protest. No question what was happening is not something that anybody as a black person should be appreciative about. We had 6 students at that particular North Little Rock High School that was trying to desegregate the school.
No one should be okay with it.
Nobody should be okay with that.
Regardless of
race. We
race.
understand that. We get all of that. We also understand what we as black people and as black folks, black men have to deal with. And by the way, to some degree, we still deal with a lot of things, and we all know it. Mm-hmm. Racism is alive and well. Bigotry and prejudice is alive and well. We get all of that. But you're going to bring up a photo of him when he was 14, 15 years old.
And see, that's where you go right off the rails, buddy. And that's how you do it. Kid Gravity said, look like Danny Court. Yeah. Let it breathe. Cyberdyne 100. Peace. Yeah, dark skinned brother. I was thinking exact same thing. What about Emmett Till? He was only 14 years old. Tamir Rice was 12. 12 years old. Cops couldn't wait. Now, if y'all saw my Twitter, I put a police car chase on my Twitter. I posted it. It's a YouTube video that's about 2 hours. It's about 2 hours long of a police car chase. And this dude has the opportunity to hijack 3 different cars and then crashes at a stop. The end is absolutely incredible because, don't know what we just watched. It's one of those miracles that happens at the very end of this car chase. But nonetheless, the police at first never shoot at this dude. So, this dude gets an opportunity to basically just tear up LA. And he's riding. He get out the car. He jumping over fences. He's literally running into people's homes. But, I guess he had the complexion for the protection because they did not fire any bullets at this dude. So, yeah. Stephen A. Smith, you are going off the rail. Well, see, I know things, man, what black folks go through. Man, but 65 years ago, man, Carolyn Bryant is alive and well. Well, not really well, but she is alive. She's more alive than the victim of her lying brother Emmett Till. And so this dude has the nerve to say, y'all bring this up after 65 years. What was Jerry Jones talking about all of the kneeling? That wasn't 65 years ago. So see, what you're seeing now is a correlation. That's what Stephen A. Smith's job is. So now he's saying, hey, this is so long ago and we into this cancel culture. What we just witnessed is that this dude has been a racist since 14. So that's a history of anti-black behavior. The hell are you talking about, Negro?
65 or 66 years ago. This is where cancer culture gets into the mix, and you're making an attempt to eradicate him, what he stands for, and all he has done. And by the way, I don't have a problem with the photo. Yeah. I don't have a problem. If he was 30, 35, 40 years old, that's different.
Right. You know what the hell he just said? He doesn't have a problem with the photo? Brother, are you serious? Oh, see, and that's where you go way, way off. Now, you doing too much. This is extra. This is all the extra that is unnecessary. Oh, by the way, family, if you could do me a huge favor and tweet this broadcast out because we are under a heavy shadow ban this evening. I don't understand. I had to go in because I just wanted to see if this thing was shadow banned. And literally, I had to go into this channel's videos to even find this. So yes, if y'all could do that, we are heavily shadow banned tonight. So thank you in advance.
14, 15 years old. 14, 15 years old. Right. But we're going to lean on somebody when he was 14, born and raised in the South. And we're going to pick it up 66 years later to say, you know something?
Yeah.
You ain't hire a black coach. I think that's pretty low. I really, really.
You got to watch for the traitors among you. How the hell do you start trying to defend something like this while this man has had black folks' futures in his hands. How he runs this organization and people are feeling some kind of way. Now, this is what's very interesting about what he just said. Oh, man, he talking about he won't hire a black coach. Well, okay, well, what are we looking at here, brother? This is him as a young teen, and then here he is showing the same tendencies and behaviors as a grown adult man. See, the problem here, and this is what's so scumbaggish of Stephen A. Smith, because this right here, what you're seeing, I mean, all of them was out there. What happened to them people? Do you think they all turned into upstanding citizens who suddenly just left their anti-black views behind? Has he elaborated on what he has learned over the years? You know, like what they want Kyrie to do and all the list of demands for retweeting a Hebrews to Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you gotta stop being so anti-Semitic. You know, I mean, boy, you're tweeting stuff and it's crazy. So here this is, you know, you could say, well, this guy was actively a segregationist. Because that's what this is about. So he was an active segregationist. That ain't cool. And now you're saying, well, and that's not even right, you know, to bring up that he doesn't hire black coaches. No, what you just described was a pattern and now you're attaching that pattern to a history. Yeah, it's very relevant, brother.
Really do. I think that part is pretty low. If he were an adult, that would be different. But a 14, 15-year-old kid raised in the South who literally is just standing there looking, and we use that to bring up in the year 2022. Oh, this is where you were. You got to explain this. You ready to explain what you did when you were 14? I'm pretty pissed off.
I wouldn't imagine that it was this.
And let me say this.
Okay. Yeah, man. And would you guys do that? Tanya Zion. Hey, I see you in the house. Oh, Lord. This dude is crazy. This dude is absolutely nuts. Oh, this bitch is so funny. Okay, look at what we've seen over the course of the last 2 weeks. We got Trees and Eric Dyson, the murderous mayhem, the murderous maniacal, toxic masculinity, the murderous. I'm sorry, man, dude. Okay. Then we have Charles Barkley. You know, the black folks in our community, we just treat the gay people so bad because we just don't like them. Now, how do we have these two hit pieces? CNN, Drink Champs. Yep, you wanted to make sure that there was a message in visible places. Also for the hip-hop loving coons. So, you know, you even take care of that. Well, there's toxic masculinity. And PMB Rock, what is he doing at the Waffle House? Or not Waffle House, at the Roscoe's. At Roscoe's? It's like, true indeed. From, you know, what I understand, everybody avoids going over there. But, you know, shoot, shit happens. And then didn't the father and son duo and of toxic, murderous masculinity It's like, dude, come on, man. Everything about us does not have to have the extras on it. Like you gotta hype it up. It's almost like when Joe Biden was talking about crack back in the day, when he was getting them hefty bills. Like, I don't even understand how black folks can even find themselves fooling with Joe Biden. As many laws that this dude put on the black community. And he put these on the books. He's proud of these laws. All right, have you ever seen this whole crack? I mean, hey, man, you see, so the reason for the disparities in crack numbers and convictions, that's Joe Biden. We actually looking to this dude? Are you kidding? And now he got one foot in the grave and y'all still trying to figure out how you gonna make him president again. Ain't that a bitch? A picture speaks 1,000 words. Exactly, Cyberdyne. Yes, indeed it does. And I mean, all right, we just can't we just can't look back at this. Now, we've had this dude come out, try to make all black folks, and they're actually, black people. So remember, this whole conversation is not just about black men. This is about black people as a entire group that somehow we have an issue with the LGBTQ community. Matter of fact, that we hate the LGBTQ community and treat our gay brothers and sisters bad. And then, of course, you have Treason Eric Dyson, who's talking about toxic masculinity and black. We got to deal with our addiction to death culture. Our addiction, rather? You should see how they automatically start putting stuff on black folks. Then, not to mention, you also have lurkers. You have lurkers that hang around to try to, swing conversations in another direction. But, sometimes everybody's paying attention like this. So here we are. We don't need because when stuff like this happens, I always look for the person who's going to go out there and tell you that, hey, that was so long ago. And I mean, it's not really that bad. This dude actually had the nerve to say, I don't have a problem with the picture. All those pictures of lynchings that people sent postcards to one another of? There's little kids looking and all of that. Do you think those little children would be good people today? Because, I mean, just think about it. No, these children weren't traumatized by death. What does that tell you? So you going to tell me 14 years makes a difference? When I see a 5-year-old sitting up there at a lynching where a black man has been mutilated and set on fire and hung from a tree in front of her till he expires. And no, these little kids aren't traumatized. They're just there like, hey, have ice cream cone. And we're supposed to say, oh, yeah, well, a young kid raised in the South. No, that's a young kid raised to be a white supremacist. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude. Yeah, who gives a crap about where he was born? It's about what he is. So, yeah, please, miss me with that. The whole Jerry Jones, it was so long ago. I don't want to hear no black man coming out making excuses for no bullshit like this. This is absolutely crazy. No, for all of those people who were over there screaming at Ruby Bridges and all of that shit, them people ain't cool. Yeah, there was some kids in there. Yeah, they were just 14. What do you think these people were doing? Oh, well, he was just standing there. Right. At least that's what a still photo shows. Standing there. You think he wasn't out there joining into the cheering mob? Hey, get out of here, niggas. You think he wasn't throwing them hands out there? Got to be crazy. Man, if we just we just cancel somebody. And yeah, now that it came to to Jerry Jones all of a sudden. See, when you start hearing black men talk about the cancel culture, shut your bitch ass up. Because one thing that you did not do is come to Will Smith's aid. There's a whole lot of y'all quiet, but we'll see, there's another aspect of something. And let me point something out with just even why, bringing up Will Smith. Look at how many people that supposedly rock with Will Smith was actually really jealous of him. So as soon as he hit a public L, look how fast people went to go pick over the bones. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah. Dark-skinned brother said, look at Jerry Jones' mouth. Kind of looks like he's saying the N-word to me. He probably just got finished. Tell you. I mean, he was just standing there. No, he probably was not. There's probably all kind of N-bombs being dropped out there. See, the truth of this is why I don't like people like Stephen A. Smith, because we know what we're seeing. Man, that's a pitch. That's just a pitch. No, it's not. That's not a demonstration. No, that is a mob. And those people were mobs. Well, he was just 14, like I said. He was 14 looking at those lynching pictures and look at all those children. He was just 14. Do you understand what the Daughters of the Confederacy did? And I've shown that here and talked about that often. The Daughters of the Confederacy are responsible for the first versions of what you know to be critical race theory. Now, of course, they did critical lie theory. So what they took was the information like the South won something, knowing they didn't, and they wanted to preserve the South. So actually, it is the Daughters of the Confederacy which are responsible for a lot of how American history has been taught. Oh, yeah. Also, they're the ones responsible for putting up all of these racist statues all over America. Yeah, that's who did that. After they lost, by the way. And that, are the Daughters of the Confederacy, and that is who actually introduced critical race theory. Now, of course, like I said, from them, of course, it's all a benefit to rewrite history for them. So that's why now when they're talking about telling the truth of American history, it would be so damning to their children. No, it wouldn't. How can you hurt any group that's children are comfortable at lynchings? Sounds pretty strange to me. Doesn't that sound a little weird to y'all? It's a little different. Just saying. Oh, yeah. I see y'all talking about that opioid epidemic. Something, let me tell you, like here, they make junkies victims when they're white. So what they do now, instead of looking down on the drug user when they're not black, they focus in on the drug itself. Like the drug doesn't have a user. But here's what they'll do also, because they know how bad it really is. They'll literally warn you people of bad batches of dope. But Joe Biden seemed to think that when you was on crack, oh boy, you'd have Terminator strength. Now all of a sudden with this opioid epidemic, you're warning people that, oh, you might be on the lookout. Family, tell you, warn your family members, people that got problems and addictions, there's some fentanyl lace this, fentanyl lace that. Just let them know. It's like the truth of how when you were trying to push drugs on the black community, sometimes, like, again, always remember there's going to be fallout that always hits closer to your home than ours. So while we have black folks in recovery, y'all are just falling all the way off the map. That's the whole nother part of it that they're not talking about. This opioid epidemic, yeah, there are black people that are addicted to opioid, but you ain't seeing the type of stuff that is going on now. You've never seen. So that means that there is way more opioid use in communities where black folks ain't even around. The powers are unfolding. Cyberdyne. Tanya Zion said they do that here in Ohio too. There are billboards everywhere for rehabilitation centers. Damn, really? Wow. I ain't surprised, though. I am not surprised one bit. That's what, so you know what somebody else just mentioned about Ohio. So yeah, I'm hearing Ohio has a serious opioid problem as well. What is it with these O states? The hell is that about? What's that? O's for opioid. Damn. Ohio, Oregon. We have opioid problems. What is that about? It's bad here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I hear, Ohio is no joke. No joke. Damn. Dominique Devereaux said they do these opioid victims the same way they doing Jeffrey Dahmer on the Netflix series, blaming his psychopathy on his unfortunate upbringing and not that he was born evil. Wow. His upbringing? Are you kidding? They try. Well, I've heard. I have not. Well, I don't have Netflix. That's the one thing, because like when we were doing all the things, like, Netflix doesn't really have anything that we were feeling. I think the only thing that we really did on Netflix was that The Dolomite Is My Name? That's what that came out on, right? The Eddie Murphy Dolomite joint? Think so. But I mean, yeah, we didn't have Netflix for long. I long let that go. Because yeah. But I mean, I never really had a desire to see the Dahmer thing anyway, because I felt like they were going to try to put a spin on it. You know who they never talk about, though? They talk about Jeffrey Dahmer, but think about the one person that they never mention. Ariel Castro. Matter of fact, that was in Ohio too, wasn't it? Wasn't that somewhere like in Cincinnati or something like that? Ariel Castro had, and what's his name? Charles Ramsey. Y'all remember him? Y'all remember Charles Ramsey? I said, shut up, little girl. I'm trying to save you right now. You know, I was on there. I was walking down the street. I'm like, hey, oh, man, what's going on there? Ooh-wee. But they don't talk about that dude at all. Y'all notice that? They don't mention Ariel Castro at all. And all of his three victims. The only one I really remember is the names is Gina De Jesus. I just remember her name, but I can't remember the other two girls that he had locked up. Yeah, 3 females chained up in his house. The hell is going on? Yeah. So yeah, what's going on with the O states? Jesus. That was Cleveland. Okay, Cleveland. Yep. Lord, Charles Ramsey. Like, shut up, little girl. I'm trying to save your life. Oh, Rhonda Smith. Yeah, that happened here in Cleveland. Okay. Oh, okay. We got a few of y'all from Ohio in the chat. That's what's up. I need some of that Skyline chili. Need some of that Skyline chili y'all be having. Y'all put chili on spaghetti out there. That's something I have never seen before. But that does look interesting. And it's hella cheesy. Like, that's a lot of cheese. But yeah, that Skyline chili do look good. I can't front. He said, not me. Yeah, I mean, hey. Yeah, I'll be checking out that Cincinnati chili. Okay. That's a Cincinnati thing. But you know, I mean, now, so what's Cleveland eating? Is that is that one of them hot dog cities or something like that? Cincinnati chili. Yeah, like what y'all putting? That looks like spaghetti to me. Like, I've never heard of putting chili on top of spaghetti noodles. You know, but hey, I ain't mad at that. Yes, indeed. Peace and love to the mod, Cyberdyne. One of my favorite dishes is chili, dark skinned brother. Yeah, hey, you know, like I said, I want to try it. I see a lot of things, you know, especially on, like my wife be on Pinterest and stuff, so she be sending me stuff, and now I see a lot of stuff on my Instagram feed. So it's like, yeah, I want to try some of these things out here. Po' boys are all kinds of foods. Okay. We have Polish boys with Polish sausages, barbecue sauce, and fries. Oh, okay. Okay, so both of y'all say that. Okay, so obviously that's the thing there. Okay. That's what's up. Dominique Devereaux said, I'm about to get rid of Netflix. I only got it for the Dark Crystal series, but they got a good movie called Beauty that's clearly about Whitney Houston, though it's not being marketed as such. Oh, really? Did they change the character names, or is she actually playing Whitney Houston? Like, or did they do like the 5 Heartbeats type of deal? Yeah, so yeah, you guys got that Polish sausage out there. All right. I'm gonna have to check that out. But yeah, the beauty thing, I heard that title. Does that have one of them foreigners in it? Like one of them non FBA actresses up there, like the woman that played Mamie Till. Every time I see that cover, it's just like, that just looks so off to me. That looks so off to me. But what can you do? That's Hollywood for you. So Netflix be tripping at times. You got to watch them. They'll overcharge you too. Oh, wow. Yeah, she's the lead character. The name is Beauty. Oh, okay. Her name is Beauty. Her female friend / lover is clearly Robin, and Sharon Stone is playing a female version of Clive. Oh, okay. I see what you talk. I see what they're doing. Interesting. Boy, they rolled Sharon Stone out, huh? Wow. Well, okay then. Yeah, I don't miss Netflix at all. And really, truth be told, I was really only keeping it because they had The Matrix. The Matrix trilogy at the time. But I believe now that is firmly back in HBO's hands. So, because that's where I've been seeing it. Like, well, guess we don't need this no more. I was like, Sharon Stone. They rolled her own out, huh? Damn. It's like that sounds like a Netflix, almost like a Netflix B. And yes, the actress playing Beauty is non-FBA, but she's good. She looked like a better Whitney. Let's see. Then the non-FBA woman that got playing Whitney in the box office movie they are about to release. Got it. Hey, my brother, Black Alpha Network in the house. Salute to you, my brother. And like I said, this broadcast was not gonna be long because I need to get some rest. I definitely need some rest. You know how you just feel your body be like, okay, it's time to go to sleep. So yeah, but like I said, I'm glad we knocked out everything we was trying to do. 'Cause man, it was and today was one of them like cold, rainy days. So, but yeah, I'm glad we were able to get my youngest in on some wheels. Yes, indeed. Oh, did I comment on Chris Brown's performance being canceled at the AMAs? I actually spoke a little bit on that the other day on Wednesday's broadcast. I did, which that was whack. And what they're trying to do, like I said, that was a double slight because that wasn't just about him, but there was also about a slight to MJ as well. So, yeah. Yeah, that was absolutely a shot at both him and MJ. And you got to remember, man, these people have these long, bitter memories. And they always feel like they need to get even. Black Alpha said it was clear. Oh, you mean to Ariel Castro? Yeah, that was Cleveland. Charles Ramsey. I remember they had the whole cartoon of that dude too. It's like, damn. Where do you get this dude? Out of all people, he's the one. He's the hero of the day. Yeah, man. It's like, oh boy, you have a cigarette in his ear or something in his hand. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Ohio is crazy. Black Alpha says, man. Cyberdyne said, Zilla, you reminded me of Ron O'Neal and Superfly. Good look. Oh, thank you, brother. This is one of those I just took my hair out of my ponytail and threw this hat on. I was like, yep, you finna come on here tonight. Sometimes just got to let it hang, man. Yeah. I don't think people realize how long my hair is. Another thing you can say is how gray it is too. Like, shoot, if I cut my hair, like, boy, I'd be salt and pepper like a mug. Yes, indeed. So, I think that is all I needed to play tonight. I think that is, yeah, but keep in mind.
Well, first of all, this election is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people, and I said this.
Oh, this is just too damn funny, man. Too damn funny.
Well, man. First of all, this election is more than Herschel Walker. This election is about the people. And I said this.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mm, 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 mm. But before I go, let me just remind folks that I seen I saw Brother Tariq's broadcast earlier about spotting ops. Yeah, very fitting time for that, because that's something that definitely needs to happen. You need to know who's around you and who's really for you and who's really not. You know, one of the strangest things happened to me this morning. I had somebody in my inbox talking about, do we have a problem? Lord. Like, well, obviously you do, because do you realize how you even got in this conversation? If you're not gamed up enough to understand what's wrong with that, then okay, well, I can understand why people feel certain ways. Yeah, there's a lot of this underlining envy. You know what I mean? So, I guess you're going to get that anywhere. And what I didn't know is that there was somebody that was upset of being left out of the reference of New Black Media. So, wow, that's interesting. I didn't know you felt that way, considering how you weren't really identifying like that. But I guess, when things start getting going, they be, oh, hey, man, you ain't mentioning me. You ain't mentioning me. Ah, okay. Now I'm starting to put two and two together. So, see, here's the one thing. The dude that hits me today also is up under this type of energy.
Come here, you little black bitch. That your ass belongs to me. I tell you what you can and can't do with it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I didn't say I was leaving.
Shut up! Now all you whores sit down. I want to talk to you. Anybody thinking about leaving here is going to find my left foot square up their ass. Do you understand it?
What?
Shut up, you junkie whore! I'm talking to you. And those two bitches that left, they better learn to sell pussy in Iceland, because if I ever see them again, I'm gonna cut their fucking throats. We are family. And that's what we're gonna stay. I got important business out there today. And when I call you, I want you to come out there and shake your asses proper. Do you hear? Huh? Now get out there and make it look good. And Raquel, take that fucking jacket off. Move it.
What's so strange that you would think the person that even initiated this issue in the first place, you would know better than to be up under energy like that. But what can you say? Time tends to reveal people's motives, and man. Somebody that really don't rock with the voices of New Black Media, but they're upset because they're trying to do things in a New Black Media space while not rocking with those who actually created it. So it's kind of odd but you know what this response was? Well, I can do what I want. And if that's what you mad at, well, then you can just scratch your ass and be happy. Whatever the hell that means. But, yeah. And then, hey, well, and then, it's so funny. You see, you could just watch the movement after that. You see everybody start like hanging together after, like, oh yeah, okay, so we have to put you out over here. And then all of a sudden you start getting together. Like, oh, okay, yeah, see how that works? There's no mystery. Damn. So yeah, when these when those shoes drops, that'll be a big boot. But I find it really ironic that why even bother hitting me up with the bad energy? I don't understand that at all. Now, I would assume that this person probably goes back, yeah, I went and told that brother something. Do I really have to post screenshots to let you know it was not like that? I would hope not, but who knows? People be lying. And people be messy. And so you always have to understand, because even though a person might have some kind of good-hearted intention, unfortunately, tendencies might take over and prevail. So if you're naturally a messy person and you have good intentions, you'll still probably find your way in mess, because that is what you gravitate towards first. The one thing that I can honestly say is there's nothing that I say behind anyone, because I don't talk behind people's backs. They'll get it said to them, just like today. It's not a problem. Like I said, I don't know what people go back and say, well, this is, hey, I was talking to this and I went G-checked him. No, actually, LOL, slow down. It amazes me what people must think. Like, they be getting so turned up on vibrato. Like, what's that about? You desire to be the usual suspect, I guess. That shows me a dumb criminal. Because everything got to be on front. Hey, man, talk, blah, 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 blah. Stop. Cut it out. Besides, don't you recognize that you also been outed ignoramus? And then you throw your partner in crime under the bus as well. Good going. Jeez, I thought you was a hater, but now I know you a hater. Do we have a problem? No, because I ain't even mentioned your name, nigga. Why the hell you think I would? The hell? Man, be happy doing what you do. Shit. That's just it, though. You have to hop on another man's wave. How'd that work? Whew, yeah. When a man has to ride another man's wave. What do we call that? Do we call that a mangina? Because that, hey, some people might consider that to be effeminate. Who knows? Actually, the etymology of effeminate means faithless, but people use it in incorrect terms all the time. So again, if somebody had feminine tendencies, this is not a way of disproving that. But when you get things, I hear things, I don't know. Sorry, but kind of saw that coming too. Oh, Deneen. I try to be fair. You understand? I'm often, I'm fair to a fault. I'll admit that. I'm fair to a fault. But on this one, it's like, shit, you let her, I can't stop you from hanging yourself. Good grief. Good grief. Oh my Lord. It's like, man, we're going to have to make a new term called don't choke on your wrench. Oh, how that worked. Don't choke on your wrench. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Don't you know the world's watching? Spotting ops. Shout out Miss Strella. One of the good homies. It's always in the wings. Yeah. Well, like I said, it was an interesting day. Oh, in parting, it was, well, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Next time, just come at me direct. Bro, we're literally talking. You can't be any more direct than this. It's like whenever you thought, some people be like, man, I'm going to go G-check this dude. And then the energy a little different. So you just don't know how to really walk it back. I'm reading this like, this nigga serious? Oh my God, boy, y'all. It's like you can always, if you're doing that, that is a classic sign of a beta male. You let a broad put a battery in your bed. Well, hey, this and this. First off, you should have checked the bitch for being messy. But that tell me a lot about you. Because see, what you did is took what the broad gave you and came over to me with it. You know how to make you look? Player. Do we have a problem? No, nigga, because you ain't on my radar. Yeah, I know you have this negative energy out there and you doing a little bit of hater shit. I see that. But I mean, at the end of the day, I put you in the same category as the other nigga that had this rally. I don't care. Y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do anyway. But I mean, people know who the certified voices are and who's not anyway. So I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. But I get the feeling of, being left out. Maybe work on forging your relationships versus making bad decisions in networking. Like the one who you're out here kind of puppeting for. You let Dorinda put a battery in your back. Sexy coffee herself. Oh, my Lord. Oh, and how can you not see someone is messy enough to say, hey, I'm going to take the person and put them on a platform in a space to let them tell their story about Dorinda. And then later, I'm going to bring Dorinda on like nothing ever happened. Nobody's going to look at that funny, right? Because, I mean, there's absolutely nothing funny style about that. Oh, by the way, damn. Also, Tariq Nasheed was right there because he was actually tagged in the same bullshit I was. Because, see, this is what messy people do. They try to put people in shit that ain't involved. Damn. And what can you say? Well, I mean, I've never did anything, man. Once that ass out, there's no back in. I don't know what would make anybody think of trying to play me like that. But that shit is funny. Hey, man, we got a problem. I think when a person that does not really truly rock with Tariq Nasheed or Jason Black or Professor Black Truth or none of the other voices of new black media who have proudly been representing this banner for all of this time, I don't know how you would say, hey, screw all of you, because we need to get Dorinda out here. And if you don't like it, scratch your ass, be happy. Yeah. Don't choke on your wrench. Can you dig it? I just find things funny. People show what they are after a while. And yeah, it is sad, Janine. It is sad. I mean, but you know, you give people chances. I will say this. Do not be over 40 being known as the messy queen. That will end in a very, 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 very lonely position. I would make an attempt to turn that tide now if I were you. And that's game. People just don't understand. It's like, don't you understand you are on Front Street doing all of that shit you doing? That ain't hidden. That ain't hidden. People see it. You over here, you over there, you over here, you over there. People don't. Oh, goodness, man. It's not a good look. So here's the one thing about me. I don't have to necessarily throw dirt on anyone that I don't rock with anymore. Anybody I have to sit to the curb, I don't have to do that. I've never really done that. The only time I had to really get at somebody was Stupid Outlaw. And that's his fault because he tried to put my name out there in some shit and it didn't work, backfired in his face. Now he's pretty much in absolute obscurity, but nonetheless, he tried it. And just like him, he says,
every time I have always played the fool.
Yeah, no surprise here. So don't be like that. Afro Elite in the house. Peace, my brother. You know, I guess you right on time, brother. Because here's another thing I just would like to share. You realize that I do conversate with my brothers here, right? So something like blocking me out of Afro Elite's chat, that's not gonna cause a rift. Yeah. But you tried, though. Shout out to you. Don't choke on your wrench. Because your messy ass has been absolutely outed. Clock time. Now you understand what that means. What I miss? Oh, we had to set our friend out like it's trash day, man. I cannot do the messy shit around me. You got the you got the weirdo hater dude popping out of nowhere in my inbox today. Hey, we got a problem, Lady Effa. Like, no, you a hater. But I see that, and now I see what the energy you just hit me with. Oh, that makes very perfect sense now. Got it. And so now I see why you would be with someone else. I guess, like I said, people be thinking that I'm involved in whatever they have going on because they're so entrenched in mess. It's like, I don't know what the hell you talking about. Well, man, they jealous of me and they hating on me. I don't know nothing about that. Still Kevin Trees. Oh, it was trash day. Yes, sir. You see, I'm a moderator short, don't you? Oh, my Lord. Sincerely yours, not a fool. Jesus. It's like, yo, when you build something, you would like to build that on your own. You know what I'm saying? Black Bravo Delta, Black First, family. Yeah. But like I said, no, we brothers can talk and say, hey, man, this is happening. And when that happened, I had my suspicion. Like, man, I know this wouldn't do this, but okay. Then come to find out, oh, yeah, this is what probably would happen. Well, who would have interest in doing that? Maybe somebody who would be interested in a stupid, nonsensical beef between me and Afro Elite. Because he blocked me out of his chat. You serious? Jeez. See, that's how you might think. But see, no. I ain't cut like that. So you know what? And here's what to add insult to injury. We've already been on each other's shit like all throughout this time. We just been trying to figure out how it happened. But now I know why and how and who. So my former moderator decided to have a space with Dorinda and some other person that nobody really knows. And what they did was use New Black Media to promote Dorinda, who, of course, never promoted the rally. I would just advise you to go just look up hashtag and see if she ever did, ever once tweet rally for reparations. Same with the other person. Just see if they did. Oh, you'll find out that he did a day after the rally. But now everybody wants to be, I'm New Black Media. I'm New Black Media. Now. Okay. So yes. I took a call. What did I miss? Oh, we're just, clearing up some unanswered situations. Brooklyn Queen 125, loving the look tonight. Thank you so much. Yeah, I definitely had to address that. And here's the thing. What kind of prompted this whole thing is that as I'm looking at this space, as I'm not even in it yet, Dorinda's not even on stage yet. Somebody, I'm assuming it was the host, blocked me because this means you had to go to my actual profile because I was not in the space and block me then. You see how that works? I just happened to be looking at it and seen it. You have been removed from this space. You know what I'm saying? You know what the first thing this person said to me is, I would never block you out of my space. You're always welcome in my space. Lie number one. Because guess what your buddy just said today? He said he didn't do it. All that this time she still has yet to ever answer who did it. But don't worry about that because now we know. So yeah, if you I don't know what you thought to get, well, hey man, go ahead, hit him up. Wrong. Because all he did was just show how messy you really were. And I don't think he really caught on. I'm like I said, I hope you're paying attention. But obviously he ain't that game sharp. So whatever. Y'all go ahead. I mean, that's boy. The way sisters just be manipulating game goofy dudes is just ridiculous to me. But and then these dudes be thinking they really talking about something. Like, dude, You played yourself. Jesus. Whew. We got a problem. Huh? Well, I'll tell you my issue since you're here. And then, it's no, oh, hey, it's misunderstanding, brother, or this or that. Oh, no, the energy was funky from the start. But and so that's what it is. Like, you're not finna fool me like you was cool with me. No, you've been sitting over there with animosity, obviously. Same that I guess you obviously have for Tariq. I would just wonder, like, damn, why would she want to be so close to Tariq when you're close to all of his haters? Got to spot those ops. Some people say keep your enemies or your friends close and your enemies even closer. I wonder what you're looking like right now in the eyes of the people that you think you should be impressing. I see a pond. And unfortunately, it's a pond leading another pond under the spell and guise of the sexy coffee witch. You guys are freaking done, man. Oh, burnt. Absolutely burnt. And just for the other stuff I'm hearing, it's just like, damn, all of this was going on? Jeez. So she did a really good job of hiding all of that mess. But yeah, had I would have known this, like, you would have got the boot a long time ago. Good Lord. It don't make no sense to be so messy. So let me just put it to you like this. What we create is ours. What you create is yours. What you are telling me that you have the right to do is to hijack somebody else's creation. I'm going to do what I want to do. And you don't see yourself as being a sucker. Damn, that sexy coffee energy is a beast. But understand how, the Vanguard's the Vanguard, and that's not just myself. So understand, when you try coming taking packages up off the porch, somebody might just be there paying attention.
Put my shit back on this fucking porch. Yeah. I saw you when you got out the motherfucking car. You tried it. Put my shit back on this motherfucking porch. Sure. You done lost your motherfucking mind. You done come up on my shit and took my shit. You got it. You lucky. You got it. You lucky. You got it. Motherfucker. You see this motherfucker just tried to take the package off the porch? Yeah. Right in front of me, like the motherfucker window ain't open. Like I'm not sitting there watching your stupid ass.
Yep. I mean, like, you think people don't pay attention to the actions of folks? Like, yeah, they see what you're doing. And then, I guess for me, I would have to apologize to all involved for even giving this individual validity. So, I'll own that. I'll definitely own that because that's a me thing. So it's all good. But yes, I have to administer my official apology for that one. But with that being said, we will be tightening up because we have to. So we are moving into another phase, and this is where only the serious can reside. So, if a person can manage themselves, do that. You don't need nobody else's creation or inventions or waves to ride. That just looks club chaserish, which I expect that out of Dorinda. I really don't expect that out of a dude, but this is where we are with it now, you know. So what can you say? Damn. You can't apologize for a snook. Nah. See, why would you be this close in my environment and then do something like that and then think no one's going to pay attention to how off that is? Golly. Ambition is a beast, ain't it? Ambition is a beast. I'm thank the Most High. I've been a musician since age of 3 years old. So I've seen so many of the I need to get on types come and go. I've seen so many. I know what it looked like. And even something's like, okay, I see it, but you actually kind of got potential to be helpful if you actually really want to do that for the cause of doing it. You understand what I'm saying? And damn, it ain't going to end well. It just ain't going to end well. And yeah, what can you say? I mean, I'm hearing about all types of unnecessary back beefs and what the hell is, huh? So she was mad at this person, you mad at that person. Oh, I want to, and then the one thing that kind of that trips me out is the way people go about doing certain things. It's like, wow, you think no one's going to tell me, huh? Damn. All right. Old Beatzilla really gets underestimated, doesn't he? But that's great because I'm country dumb. Scratch a lie and find a thief. Babylon is fallen. Babylon is fallen. Let it fall and let us rise. Can you dig it? Oh, Lord. It's a shame. When you have folks that you're trying to trust, and then they do like sideways stuff like that. You got this weirdo in my inbox with this off-ass energy that, it's like, dude, I'll let you know what my problem was. You still felt that you should be able to do whatever the hell you want to on shit you didn't create. And damn all the rest of us. So, yeah, that's a problem. Well, I ain't going to go back and forth with you. I know you not, because you ain't create shit over here. So hell no. How can I have a problem with somebody that's irrelevant in my car? You not here. But I get it. Oh, not to mention the other person that's like doing this weird thing, which to me, it just looks like infringing and stepping on D. Tubman's toes. So that's also another weird thing to watch. Funny thing though, I bet if you really took a real close look at it, shout out King Cam, shout out D. Tubman, and shout out all the certified voices of new black media. And even salute to the haters, that ever-growing church of criers that will all have something to say about, he didn't have to do me like that. Well, I would probably disagree because this is a positive point. And we either going forward leaving the bullshit and mess behind, or that person will just get left behind. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at beatzillapdx. You can also find me at Patreon, Beatzilla PDX Official, and on Melanated People, Michael Beatzilla Whitmore. And, of course, on 6 Zeros at Beatzilla PDX Official. So, 6 Zeros is their app is up. So make sure you go go to your app store, download the app so you can tap in. And Dark Skin Brother said, I don't know why people be hating. I love seeing my brothers and sisters making videos and standing up for our people. Right. But people just be like, man, I don't see why people be listening to him. I don't know why they listen to him. I mean, man, I don't know what that is. I don't know that that's an inner thing. That's a personal inner thing with that individual. You know, and then well, man, you know, like this was his first opportunity to like, I'm gonna come out because I just don't like this nigga anyway. So let me just go ahead and, hey man, we got a problem. Yeah, okay. Wow. I mean, so you just see people joke. That's how you always could tell. Like, oh man, this is my first time to say something to you. Man, I can't wait. I've just been holding it in because I haven't actually had a reason to hate on you. But damn, here it is today. Oh man, you was talking my name in disrespect. No, I was not. And this is what I said my problem was. Yeah, you didn't like, so yeah, that's not talking about you in disrespect neither. You know, the weirdo niggas just make up shit. Man, this is why I don't like this. Stop it, nigga. Nobody said no shit like that. And here is my point. Well, I'm gonna do what I want. But then what difference did it make? And why'd you bother me? Shit. Dude's just weird mug these days, man. Oh, what be going on, man? Like, man, did you get that jab or something, brother? It don't seem like you thinking clearly. Something's wrong. Jeez. Oh man. Or maybe dudes just ain't as sharply cut as I had first thought. You know, I don't know. But I understand game goofiness when I see it. It's like, damn. You cool with moving like that? Yeah, okay. Oh, anyway, you can also email me at ourrealtruth@gmail.com. That is ourrealtruth@gmail.com. And if you feel so inclined to put some money in the bucket, you can definitely do so by donation at CashApp $BeatZillaPDX. That's CashApp $BeatZillaPDX. And of course, we also have PayPal, and that is Zilla Music. That is ZillaMuzak at PayPal. Yes, indeed. Dark Skin Brothers, exactly. It seems like that juice made a lot of people lose their minds. I'm just saying. So anyway, you know, it is what it is, family. We got to deal with everything out here, even people that are supposed to rock with you, but then they can show you that they don't. And I don't understand that whole hating thing at all. And I don't think it is really for me to, because again, that's just not my nature anyway. So if you want to be a hater, cool, go ahead. Cyberdyne 100, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, my brother. 49, yes, indeed. Thank you. So we got the late in the broadcast super chat right before we get on out of here. I appreciate that. Peace, power, blessings, and protection be up on you and yours. Yes, indeed. So we are about to get on out of here. Where is that? There we go. So, we talked about the Jerry Jones and we listened to Stephen A. Smith make excuses for him. We need to make sure we rid our community of individuals like this. This type of attitude needs to be eradicated. And I don't mean like doing harm, but what I mean is the validity of their voices needs to be of no effect. So these type of folks need to be spoken out against every time they do shit like this, just like Stephen A. Smith did today. So, that video, I think that was yesterday. But nonetheless, he's over here talking, I make no mistake. I'm fond of Jerry Jones. That almost sounds like, you remember the, what was it? Is that 12 Years a Slave where the dude runs off the boat because they picked him up and his master goes and gets him off the boat and he go run off the boat and hug the man? Isn't that 12 Years a Slave? It's like, that's what Stephen A. Smith looked like doing that shit. Like, stop that. It was so many years ago. Come on now. No, that just means he morphed into an old racist. Look at Joe Biden. Joe Biden ain't changed. Joe Biden was a segregationist. And this is what Joe Biden sounds like now.
This country is doomed. It is doomed, not just because of African Americans, but because by 2040, this country is going to be minority white European.
And you don't think that Jerry Jones still holds his views today either? Negro, please. Not your damn mind. Out that mind. Yeah, but he had a whole bunch. Knight Rider said he had a whole bunch to say about Kyrie, though. But he defends an old racist white man. Wow. Damn shame. So, again, family, we are wrapping up another weekly wrap up. And, we had to talk about it. The Black Friday blues, because somebody had to catch the blues, I guess. The Black Friday blues. Boy, that's how my morning started. Oh, how sad though, So, and for those of y'all who's like, oh, I feel bad for you. Sorry, I appreciate that. Hey, and y'all understand, man. This is light. This is very light. So I'm not like, and like I said, there's nothing really for me to really say. If you mess yourself up. And you know that you messed up. Shit. One thing that's rare is people try to actually fix shit like that. But when you double down on that, and then that backfires too, it's like, damn, well, then what's next? Just duck your head until Tariq plays whack-a-mole, I guess. So, yeah, all right. Don't choke on your wrench. Keep these 3 smooth stones at the ready like we always do over here. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Again, if you're watching the replay, please like and share. This broadcast in particularly was heavily shadow banned today. So if you could help us out here with a like and a share, that would be great. It doesn't cost you a thing. But of course, you can always hit the super thanks afterwards if you are watching the replay. Also, that's how we know that you appreciate this this content. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, salute everybody that has supported the voices of the new black media and who support the big 3. and who have not tries to cause wedges and dissension and infighting. Shout out to all of you. As for the rest, black first, black first, black first. If you can figure that out. Shalom, y'all.
When you know who Satan is, yes, sir. You don't have to kill him, no. The stone of truth. Yes. See, that's what you throw. Yes, right. Allah says, had we wished to take a pastime from before, surely we would have done it. Nay, we cast truth at falsehood till we knock out its brains. Every one of you that knows the truth, stand up and tell it from the mountaintop. Black people can't take it no more. So wherever you are on the job, in the factory, I don't care where you are. If you know the truth, stand up on the truth and tell Satan, who the hell are you to try and pick my friends? Farrakhan is God's man, and you are from the enemy of God. So to hell with you. Stand up on it like a man.
Yeah.